Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Do you love Lucille? Well, you'll want to stay tuned because we're going to tell you how you can go to the Lucille Gala Ball.
Absolutely. Richard Lucas joining us, president of Lucas Talent, and also Alison Roberts. She is a student, well, a former student of CCPA, and that is one of the beneficiaries along with the Performing Artists Lodge as well. Hello, you guys.
Hello. So Richard, tell us about the Lucille Gala Ball.
Well, it's Lucas Talent is having its 25th anniversary, and to celebrate this year, we are auctioning off the Lucille Ball gown and museum stand that I have for the benefit of the CCPA and the Performers Arts Lodge.
Okay, so the question would be, you're 25 years, you want to throw a party, the Lucille Gala Ball. Why an association with Lucille Ball?
Well, when Gail Gordon, her famous co-star, stopped yelling at her in 1975, he started yelling at me.
Oh, nice.
And I worked with him for many years as an actor. I directed him. And then in 1986, when he and Lucy were doing their last show called Life with Lucy, I went to LA and stayed on set with them and hung out with them.
How was that experience? I mean, Lucille Ball, obviously iconic, and for good reason, one of the probably greatest female comedians of all time, or comedic actors, anyway.
Hell yeah. It was weird. I mean, my first venture into the studio was pretty scary because I ended up parking in Joan Collins' parking lot.
Oh my God, did she hit you?
Things did not go well. It was not a really fortuitous entry. But once I got inside, I mean, this thing came up to me and with this much makeup on and hair the color that you've never seen on this planet and said, "Hello, honey, you must be pretty special." And it was Lucy. And so she was really good to me. She was really good to me.
Well,
when
tell
I
it.
was
We're
there.
looking at some footage of the gown that's going to be auctioned off for charity. How did you get the gown? What's the story behind it? It's so beautiful.
I actually do have something wonderful from her to me, but this I bought from the old child star Jane Withers, who, I know, it's crazy.
Wait a second, you started collecting and buying LucilleAll memorabilia?
Oh, you wouldn't believe what I have.
Yeah,
Yes, I would.
I actually would.
So this is going to be auctioned off as part of the gala?
Yeah, it's the launch for it. It will go, it's being launched as being auctioned, and it's going to one of the specialty houses where it will come in.
Cool.
Okay, Alison, we have to chat with you. You are a student of CCPA, one of the people who are going to benefit from this auction. First of all, tell us about the school and what you took.
The school is a triple threat school, so you don't really take, like in university, like a course. You take the program.
You're not taking sociology?
No,
yes.
no. So you take the program, so it includes dance classes every morning, ballet, tap, jazz, voice lessons, vocal ensemble, acting courses, fight, stage combat, music theory, kind of everything you need to become a triple threat performer.
Alison, do I even have to ask how much you enjoyed your time at
I loved it.
CCPA? Unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, when was the decision made for you, or you know, to sort of apply at the school, and what do you have to go through the application process?
Well, I've wanted to perform since I was like 2 years old. Like I started dancing, and so I lived in Victoria my whole life, and found out the school, which is in Victoria. I was there, and this is perfect. I can live at home. I can go to the school and do everything I want to do. But to apply, you audition, so you have to do a dance audition and a monologue and a voice audition and an interview. So you have to talk to the school directors, and they ask you why you want to be at the school, what your goals are. And
I don't know if a lot of people even know that this is available. I mean, in terms of an auction for people that are into arts.
Yeah. It's a national school. There's students there from all across Canada, literally, from Nova Scotia to Victoria. They have international students from Guatemala and Korea. They do.
Well, people would think you'd have to go somewhere else to get this kind of education.
Well,
arts.
It's a wonderful education, and a lot of people gave back to me to Victoria when I was a young artist, and I'm happy to give back to this school. And what happens is people like Alison come out of it, audition for Vancouver Opera's West Side Story,
and
get cast.
Which you're in right now, yes.
Yeah.
And you're a jet girl?
I'm a jet girl. Yes.
The Jet girls are sometimes they're not the best girls,
No, yeah.
and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, the Jet girls are a little more on the risky, dirty side. So, which has been
Keep
fun to
talking,
play.
girl, yeah.
And Richard, we also have to talk about PAL, who also benefit from
Yes.
It's an
the
amazing
event.
place.
Tell
Yep.
us a little bit about PAL and your association with it.
Well, the Performers Arts Lodge here in Vancouver supports mostly our senior artists, and it's a beautiful facility with a lovely little theater in Coal Bay, and I'm really proud to continue to support that. We all worked together on a benefit at the Stanley Theater, I think,
absolutely.
a
Yeah.
year and a half ago, and that did very well. And
Yeah.
so again, you know, giving back to the younger people in our community at the school, giving back to the older people that need a hand up, that's what the dress is going to go for. And I must tell you, I asked Lucy Arnaz to come to the Lucille Gala ball, and she can't, but I got a beautiful letter from her saying how proud her mother would be that her dress is going to these charities.
That's
And this year would have been Lucy's 100th birthday as
So
well.
said Lucy, but Gail Gordon told me the woman lied through her teeth. She'd actually be 102 or 3.
Okay, let's talk about the event itself, because there's boring fundraisers. There's a few. This is not going to be
going to
boring. Far from boring. What's going to be happening at the event?
You know, that's it, Fiona. This is going to be the most unboring fundraiser you've ever been at. There are 65 students in costume singing MAME. There's the
Are you part of this, Alison? Or are
I'm
you-
not.
I'm like, whoa.
She's been busy with West Side
Yeah,
Story.
no kidding. You're working.
Yeah.
There's Kumbaya, a Ricky Ricardo-style orchestra for dancing. There is a gang of roving Lucys, all in the Lucy wig.
God.
Black, white, Asian men doing comedy bits. Rogers Chocolates is sponsored. The conveyor scene will be there with celebrities doing the
You're
celebrity
kidding. You guys are going to
chocolates.
recreate the conveyor belt scene?
Absolutely.
I think one of the most iconic scenes in television history.
Absolutely.
But and of course you get fed and watered, and of course there's going to be a tax receipt, but this is going to be damn fun.
It's going to be a great
Okay, so
night.
if people are interested in the beautiful gown and bidding on it, of course, funds go to charity. How can they find out more about it?
They can find out more at the website at CCPA. I'm sure it'll be on your roll, but it's ccpacanada.com.
Very
Awesome.
nice.
There it
and
is.
Alison, West Side Story, how much longer is it running?
It runs till next Saturday, the 29th, at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre.
Very nice. Look forward
Well,
to seeing
thank you
as a
both.
champ.
And guess what? This is your last chance to win a great
Yes.
prize package. So you can
Run
go
it
to
down.
the Lucille Gala Ball. You'll get ferry transportation to Victoria, a night stay at the beautiful Empress Hotel,
Gorgeous.
and 2 tickets to the Gala Ball. All you have to do is email us at urbanrush@shaw.ca.
And more Lucy's than you can shake a stick at as well. Richard, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Real pleasure. Get out there and support it. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to take a break.